In a world that seems to increasingly offer us meaninglessness, it is our job to create the meaning of our lives, Capricorn. Welcome to your February reading. That was Spirit's first message for you as we get started. Spirit was talking about soul work. We can get so caught up in, I have to get from this place to this place, I have to fill this out, I have to get this bill paid, I have to do this job, I have to like da 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 da. And it's easy to become a robot, a fucking automaton, to run on autopilot, to become totally unconscious and to just try to kill time, to just try to get through life, get through the day. Spirit is asking you to consider what brings you a sense of meaning, what brings you a sense of satisfaction. And they're asking you to bring more of that into your life. That could be something as simple as like, hey, doing a puzzle brings me a sense of satisfaction. Hey, pleasure, meaning, satisfaction. Meaning means this moment, it's okay to be here. There is meaning in this moment. I can find it. There is meaning even in my suffering. I can find it. It has made me more compassionate. It has made me more aware, etc. Find the meaning. Bring more meaning into your life. That's what I'm hearing, Capricorn. That's what's really important for you right now. So for the two Capricorns that are still watching this video, let's pull some cards. I know, it's my curse. It's my curse. Okay, let's talk, Capricorn. As always, we are going to look at the story of the month of February. What the path looks like, what the climate feels like for you, the guidance Spirit has for you as you navigate what is showing up. And Spirit, we want to pull a card to look at how Capricorn is showing up in their story as a protagonist. What kind of elements, what kind of gifts, opportunities, challenges that they are coming in with this month that you want to help them make the most of and learn the most from. Spirit, what do you want to share with Capricorn people for their highest good in the month of February? We want to know the truth, Spirit, for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising and dominant people, Saturn and 10th house, dominant people, Spirit. What do people who carry the Capricorn archetype need to know in the month of February for their highest good? We want to know anything from their recent past as it pertains to the present and the unfolding future, Spirit. We want to understand the relationship between cause and effect for Capricorn. Want to know what is your guidance for Capricorn as they navigate the outside world, and what is the climate of that outside world looking like? Wow, in the month of February. Okay, well, that was easy. Finally, Spirit, the key. We want to know the key to unlocking the most of February for Capricorn. What do they need to know to make the most of everything that shows up this month? The good, the bad, the ugly, Spirit. How can they use it to contribute to their alignment, to finding more meaning, to enjoying themselves, Spirit, to stepping into ease, abundance, alignment, peace, fulfillment, joy, satisfaction? Spirit is really playing Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones in my head right now. I can't get no, and they're saying like that's many Capricorns out there right now, like I can't get no satisfaction. Okay, so and I try and I try and I try and I try, I can't get no. Okay. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna get some satisfaction this month. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh, Capricorn, meaning in your life. Love it. And it all starts with opening up your heart. Page of Cups. Making a wish and opening the space for that thing to be granted. A wish can't be granted if we don't wish it, right? So we got to go out on a limb and be a little bit vulnerable. You have a beautiful, beautiful reading here, Capricorn. Talk about meaning in life. I'm going to jump right to, you've got the Judgment card, you've got the Lovers card, you've got the Sun. All of these cards kind of have that Venn diagram crossover. Being called, feeling seen. So the Sun, sitting in the recent past, a beautiful, beautiful card. so many of you are available for being seen, being appreciated. I feel like some of you are entering new jobs or have just entered new jobs. I feel like kind of like waving a victory flag of being, I'm already on the path to being more of myself. Maybe, on the path to making more meaning. And then I want to jump to your guidance, judgment. There is a wake-up call happening. There is a bell ringing in the heavens. Your eyes and ears are being opened to certain truths, certain very important, significant truths. And sitting in the present moment, justice. Whenever justice and judgment are in a reading together, it's like choices must be made. And choices must be made from an honest and even childlike place. You could have gotten the King or Queen of Cups or, any other court card, but you come through as the Page, which is the youth, the child, the innocent, and then the Sun is sitting in your past, the youth, the child, the innocent, available, enlightened, eager. Where do you find eagerness, Capricorn? Where do you get excited? Where does your inner child actually begin to come out and play? Maybe that's why Spirit was talking about puzzles. It's like, let's keep it simple. Like, what is something that right now, even, today, you could find 15 minutes to do that brings you a little bit of pleasure? Singing or taking a bubble bath or, coloring. Open up, open up, open up more and more to your inner child, the inner eager creative in you. Because there are choices to be made right now. There are big, important, like signing on the dotted line or not, justice kind of choices. Is this how I want to organize my business? Is this how I want to organize my relationship? Is this where I want to put down roots? These are the kinds of questions, and orienting to your joy and your inner child. And by the way, inner child just means like it's like a straight line to God, right? It's not confused by thoughts and judgments and shame and etc. It's just like, I like strawberries or whatever, or I don't like Uncle Greg or whatever. And it's not, they're not being bad, they're being true to themselves, right? You must be true to yourself and make decisions that are true to yourself and what you are being shown, the truth that is being illuminated, the wake-up call that is going off. You are being awoken and asked to, Spirit's funny, they're like conscripted into love, conscripted into loving yourself, conscripted into doing what you came to this planet to do and being embraced because of it. That's just what I'm hearing, Capricorn. I know, big stuff. Six of Wands is sitting in the climate, the energy around and available to you. Being seen, being celebrated for your gifts, your talents, your creativity, your charisma. You don't do it like anybody else, and nobody else can do it like you, and that is true for each and every one of us. So there's no, what if I'm not the best? But what if you're the only you? So that means, in a way, you are the best because you're the only one who can do it just like you. Anybody could get on here and read tarot cards, right? And they're free to do so. And whatever it is about them that is individual makes what they're doing the best, right? And some people will love it and align with it, and other people will go to somebody else and feel that way about somebody else. All of them, though, are going to be seen and appreciated for their talents because they're making their way, they're making it possible for themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? Are you willing to make a decision and a choice to be conscripted into love, to be conscripted by your angels, drafted by your angels? That's just what I'm hearing. The Lovers is sitting in the position representing the potential outcome. Having a startling, it's much like the Judgment card. It's like, wow, you ever have a moment of being very vividly alive? Like, we can go through life just kind of like going through the motions on autopilot, doing things. And whether it's something that happens, whether it's just something clicks in our brain and we can become very aware of like, I am a human being living this life right now. My feet are on the ground, I'm in an office, or I'm looking at my cat, or whatever it is. And it's just this stark moment of reality that reminds you like, wait, I'm here. And this is temporary. And I get to choose. I have the wonderful privilege of choosing most things in my life. I want to work that privilege. I want to choose what makes me feel alive. I want to move toward what makes me feel more like me. And that brings me toward community that feels real. Four of Wands is sitting in the future. Joy, family, community, commitment, celebration, togetherness. Four of Wands is a very happy home and a very, can be a happy relationship, can be a happy marriage, can also be like a happy chosen family. I love this community and we celebrate and care for each other. And I see it for you. Capricorn, you're standing at a very beautiful precipice, and honestly, I feel like you're on path. And that if you keep choosing yourself and to be yourself and to follow through with like the choices that really feel aligned with that, even when they're uncomfortable choices, like, oh yeah, it's going to bring some tension for me to say this thing, but this is what is true for me right now. And so if this person decides to end our relationship or take back the contract or the offer or whatever, then that is moving out of my way because it's not on my path. Can I believe that? Can I believe that if I am in alignment with myself, making conscious decisions, that even when it looks like something would be really awesome and it gets out of my way, that it's possible that this is exactly right and there is something actually better and much more aligned for me? Would you be willing to operate like that? Even just for the month of February? Because it looks like everything's coming up Capricorn. The Chariot is sitting in the position representing the key to this whole thing. Taking the reins, believing in yourself. And Spirit was talking about how, you know, it's squares time, right? It's tension, it's friction creates traction time. The Chariot is signing up for a road trip. And when you sign up for a road trip, when you know that, like, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to pack all the food and we got to, you know, fill up the gas tank and etc. and do all the preparations. Even with all the preparations, when we go on a road trip, we expect that we could pop a tire or have to take a detour, get a little lost or whatever. And we are willing to deal with the bit of tension, the bit of friction that comes with choosing to go on this long trip to get to this destination that we want to be in. So when the tension shows up, face it with joy and excitement, being like, ooh, what is the universe showing me? Where is the universe nudging me? How am I being directed? Because everything says that I'm being nudged to be more of myself and to be enjoyed by more people and to go to more enjoyable places, because I am making choices that are aligned with what I really believe and what I really want to be. Whew, I really want to say this is a win-win-win type of spread, Capricorn. Very curious what's going on with y'all. Very, very, very curious. I hope some of you are getting dream jobs. I hope some of you are moving to dream destinations. That's kind of what this looks like to me, getting into dream relationships, making a wish and like really feeling like it's coming true. And that you're the one making it come true, which is the best part, right? Especially for a Capricorn. You got to know that it was you that made it happen. So I see that for you. Make bold decisions where you really believe in yourself and your capability. That's leading to all the good things. Capricorn, I hope this is helpful. If you've got comments, questions, suggestions, I would love to hear them. I love hearing your stories and reflections. If you ever want to get a personal reading, way to do that is just south of this video. Deeply appreciate you, Capricorn, and I hope I see you again soon. Till next time. Bye-bye.